let's talk about Keller Williams. So I've been in real estate for 7 years. When I first started, my first 4 years, 4.5, was with a smaller brokerage in North Carolina, and then I switched to Keller Williams down there, and from there I moved up to Maryland and have been with KW up in Maryland. So I still have my license in North Carolina, and I have a license here as well as in DC. Now, my experience with Keller Williams and comparing it to starting off with a smaller brokerage, I will say if you're planning to join Keller Williams, you have to be a go-getter. If you're someone who needs to be spoon-fed leads and clients, Keller Williams is not the place for you, because they provide the tools, they provide the resources, the necessities, they provide everything you need, the tools that you need to succeed. You have to utilize those tools and implement them. If you're looking to, get handed off leads, it's probably best you join a team. But as a newer agent, the resources they have available for you guys to start off with, it's uncomparable. It's amazing, it's mind-blowing, and if you have the drive and it's something that real estate is something that you want to succeed in, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to succeed in it, then Keller Williams is definitely a place to consider. Now the splits, let's talk about the splits. The splits can be a little high. Yes, I'm not going to downplay that compared to obviously the firms that offer 100%. However, the ability to cap and getting 100% of your commission after you cap minus the franchise fee, to me it's worth it. Like, I know my hard work will pay off. I've already calculated my break even point, or how many houses I would need to sell in order to cap before I joined Keller Williams. I looked at my average sales prior to joining. I knew that I needed to sell 10 houses, at least 10 houses with KW in order to cap and get 100% commission. So if you're thinking about joining, it's a great company, great internal system that they have, numerous resources that you can utilize. But if that drive is not there, it's not for you. You're not going to succeed if you don't have that drive, if you don't have the motivation to do it, if you don't have that go-getter mentality. It feeds go-getters. If you've heard of the parable where if you give a man a fish, he will come back and ask for more. But if you teach a man how to fish, he will be able to provide for an entire village, right? It's the same principle with KW. They will not give you leads. It's not one of those companies, unless the franchise that you're a part of is ran differently, where sometimes they offer that. But generally speaking, they're not passing off leads, right? They teach you how to do these things. They teach you how to run your business, how to be successful in this industry. And you have to have that innate motivation in order to succeed. One of the best advice that I got earlier on in my career was, if you treat your business like a part-time job, you're going to get part-time results. But if you treat your business like a full-time job and more, you're going to get full-time results. So real estate is what you put in. And I think a lot of agents that I see newer who, join brokerages, they don't give themselves enough credit or time to see the results of their labor. Real estate is one of the industries where you can work hard for months, and you may not see the results of that until months and years down the line, because you have to nurture your business. And being successful in this industry, it requires levels, right? Some people, they are anomalies where they can dive right in and be successful their first year. That's great. But the statistics of real estate is that's not typical. That's not average. That's not common, right? A lot of agents, as they say, don't even close 3 or 4 deals a year. So if you're just jumping into real estate expecting, this massive success immediately. It's nothing like that. You have to nurture your business. You have to crawl before you walk. And personally, I feel that KW is a great place to start. I think learning the ins and outs of the business, getting the resources, utilizing those resources, and understanding how to operate a business is more important than focusing on money right away, because that basic dynamic or that basic knowledge that you're going to learn in the very beginning is what you will use to scale and elevate your business down the line. And even if you decide to jump ship to something else, then at least you already have the core values, the core structure on how to even operate your business. So KW, for me personally, I'm all for it. I 100% support newer agents coming on board, even more established agents. You know, it's a great company.